हेलो 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 हेलो। हेलो हेलो हेलो। अबे ये क्या हो रहा है? हेलो 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 हेलो। अबे यार ये एक्स्ट्रा वॉइस कैसे आ रही है आज? हेलो 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 हेलो। वेरी लाइव। मेरे यार ये बताओ एक्स्ट्रा वॉइस आ रही है क्या? भरभराहट की आवाज़ क्यों आ रही है यार आज? हेलो 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 हेलो। अबे ये क्या बकचोदी है। हेलो। हेलो ओमन भाई। यार ये बताओ वॉइस कैसे आ रही है? अरे यार इतना बैकग्राउंड नॉइस क्यों आ रहा है यार, मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा।
And we're off again.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neymar! 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 One of a type! He's brilliant! About as smooth as it gets! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Decent chance! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good.
It's Pato! It's in! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
And it's Robertson. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cannavaro. Zanetti. And it's Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nakata! Sensational by Nakata! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that it's Nakata! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's in a great position here. Oh, it's a great ball here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Hernes. Kimmich. And it's Neymar. Now it's Batistuta. Chouameni. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And that pass just didn't quite work. So that's it. It is all over.
और इसका निशान में आ रहा है, इतनी बेकार वॉइस आ रही है, मूड ही नहीं हो रहा मन
Came up
करने का
against
खेलने
opponents who were thrilling,
का। अभी देखना
at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So many thanks to Jim
सही
Beglin.
हो
That's
गई
all
है।
we have time for. Good evening to you.
अबे तू इससे पैसे से स्टार्टिंग में देख जाके कितना बेकार हो गई, सारे गेम इसकी वजह से बेकार हो गए, सारे गेम यार। अभी सही हुई है भाई, पता नहीं क्या ग्लिच था भाई, बॉयज आए जा रही थी, आए जा रही थी, मूड खराब कर दिया भाई इसने तो। देख जाके स्टार्टिंग से कैसी आ रही थी आवाज़। मैच भी इसी की वजह से आ रहा है, मन ही नहीं कर रहा, लग रहा था बंद कर दूं। हेलो अमन भाई, हेलो हेलो। लाइक दिस स्ट्रीम गाइस, लाइक दिस स्ट्रीम। एक तो मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, इस सर्वर को होगा क्या है भाई, सब बांग्लादेश के प्लेयर क्यों आ रहे हैं भाई, सब बांग्लादेश के आ रहे हैं प्लेयर। हाँ गंदा आ रहा है था। अरे बहुत गंदी आ रही थी यार, एक गंदा होता है, बहुत गंदी आ रही थी। पूरा मूड ख़राब कर दिया भाई, पूरा मूड। बेफालतू ये सीज़न ही बेकार जा रहा है, पता नहीं क्यों। अभी दिन में खेल रहा था भाई, लगातार मैं जीत गया था, 1600 समथिंग पॉइंट हो गए थे, अभी माइनस हो गया, फिर मैं लगातार जीत रहा था। क्या होगा, फाइनल है आज।
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Now 2018 was of course the year that saw France become champions again, 20 years after their previous triumph, and this man's exploits played a huge part in that success, did they not, Jim?
Yeah, Antoine Griezmann was excellent throughout the tournament with his all-around forward play. It was no surprise that he was man of the match in that high-scoring final against the Croatians.
Yeah, first time since 2002 that the final hadn't gone into extra time. And indeed, the first time since 1966 that 6 goals were scored. What a game it was. Costa Curta. Now it's Griezmann. Shoots!
मुझे भी वही लग रहा है,
Almost as good a second.
वही सीन है, मेरे को भी यही लग रहा है भाई।
There could be trouble here.
अबे यार, मैं तेरी बात के चक्कर में चैट देखने लग गया।
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Busquets. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Griezmann is onto this. So a third of the match or
मैच एकदम बोरिंग ना हो कि इंडिया डोमिनेट करे भाई, अच्छा मैच हो तो मजा आए देखने। जैसे लास्ट वाला था, हार जीती लेकिन लास्ट में जीती, वो बढ़िया था।
And it's Griezmann. Ronaldinho. It's a loose ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again.
वो रोई के माने
Saliba gets good distance on it. Costa Curta. And the through ball. He's in a good... It's Griezmann!
ये तो गोल होना ही था। अब इसे एक शर्मा 10 रन पे आउट। ठीक है भाई।
Barcelona
अबे
are
भाई
in front.
11 प्लेयर खेलते हैं भाई।
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a
ये
defensive
कैनावारो
situation
बॉल
into
ले
a goal,
सकता था।
and it's very impressive.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough
मेरी
though,
पासिंग भी
Peter. I
टट्टी
get
हो
the
गई है
feeling
ना।
they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Tries to pass it through, and that is a little undercooked. Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets. Mbappe! Nice interception, well timed.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
No, that's been intercepted. Vitinha, lobbed in behind. Nicely worked. Real chance
अबे
here.
यार,
Decent chance!
पर तुम बेकार
Really
अभी
well
स्ट्रीम कर
taken
रहे हो,
goal.
आज कोई नहीं आएगा लाइव।
They are
अरे
really
मैं बंद ही कर
purring
दूंगा यार, ये
here,
चल
and they
नहीं
have
रहा सही से।
extended their lead in the
सोलो
blink
प्लेयर
of
भाग
an
रहे हैं,
eye.
प्लेयर ही स्लो भाग रहे हैं देखो।
As
ये सब
simple
पास
as you
भाई हो
like,
जाते
the
हैं मेरे।
outcome utterly inevitable.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And the first 45 minutes are up. How do you look back
सब
on the
इंडिया का
first
मैच
45
देखेगा,
minutes?
तो हम क्या
Milan
देखेगा?
certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
वे यार
Well, I think
जंप
they have to
करनी
be
है ये
positive
भाई,
despite
पैर
the
इसीलिए
scoreline.
होते हैं
The
कि
one
जंप
thing
करी
they
जाती
don't
है।
want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Barcelona look happy to sit
अभी
back
देख
for the
मैं
moment here.
ऑफलाइन
everything
खेलूंगा
they're
इसके बाद।
doing screams
मेरा मूड खराब हुआ
counter-attack,
तो
but
अगर
it's a
इसमें
low
गोल नहीं मारा ना एक
counter-attack.
भी टीम
When
ने,
they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Chance! Searching pass is played there. Cannavaro makes the interception. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've
ऑटो
got
मार्क
to
हो
be
जाते
ready
हैं भाई
to
प्लेयर।
hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Takes the shot! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Hernes. Rice. Chouameni. And it's Griezmann. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Griezmann.
मैं भी गंदा खेल रहा हूँ।
De Jong. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Big chance! Oh, it
प्लेयर
looked
हवाई
like
में
3-0
निकला जा
for
रहा है
sure.
और
Well, he's
रोनाल्डिनियो पे
looked
बॉल नहीं
very
जानी
lively.
चाहिए थी।
He really wants to
बॉल
put
निकल
this
गई।
game to bed.
क्या करूँ, चेंज घंटा चेंज करूँ?
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Milan are looking to go forward now. Neymar with the foul, quickly taken. Tries to play it through. That's been cut out, well played. De Jong. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's De Jong. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten!
अबे यार क्या करूं भाई
Relentless! Just relentless!
अच्छा गोल मारा
And the
ये
lead is
वाला
extended still further. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
भाई
Barcelona find a position of real... And that is as far as it goes. Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
सोलह सौ से सीधा पता नहीं नेट डिले है क्या डिले है समझ नहीं आया भाई 50 मैच होने वाले चोट भाई एएमएफ भी नहीं है इसकी टीम में तो ये 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 अगर 9 प्लेयर तो इसमें डिफेंस के लिए लगा के रखे हैं Nine player in defense.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Alessandro Costa Curta. He doesn't have what you call a classic centre-back physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a look and place it forward. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. De Jong. And the shot's on here. Pato! And that has fair fizzed.
Alexander Pato clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Nicely shaped ball. Great ball. It's Alonso!
अरे भाई
That is delicious!
डीएमएफ उसका रन कर रहा है भाई
True
डीएमएफ
class.
घंटा नहीं मारने
Yeah, he did
दे
well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
AZ have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game.
And the finish! Oh, taken with style. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Back to the keeper it goes. Nicely weighted ball. No, that's been intercepted. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. That's an imaginative pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He won't be happy with that one. Chouameni. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Pato. And the shot! Superb from Pato! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
क्लियर कर ले भाई अब
And now he has two. Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
1, 2, 3,
What a
4,
half.
5,
It's
6,
been
7, 8, 9.
pulsating and
9 player
totally
in
absorbing.
defense.
We're actually headed for a
9 player,
potential
2
classic
CMF.
if this carries on.
They are also
This is
little
insanely
bit
good.
defensive stats.
Milan head into the
Spark के पास
half-time
भी
break with a
defensive
narrow
stats हैं
lead,
भाई.
2-1. And the second half gets underway. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Park Ji-sung. Ball played for Mendieta. Rice. Griezmann. Oh, easy pickings there. No way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Pato, and he's found the way. Pato! Superb from Pato! A finish right from the top draw, and he is just ripping
Quite
it
कर
up.
दे भाई, quite कर दे.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Substitution for Milan, number 22, Pato.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 17,
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And it's Griezmann. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Fernando Torres. Looking for the run. That's a shade optimistic. Rice. De Jong. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Always onto this. And he's in a real chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Jong, Griezmann. Now it's Pato. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nice looking ball. Xavi Alonso, and it's Rivaldo. Mbappe! De Jong. Ambitious ball here. No, he's just misjudged that one. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that has been cut short. A probing pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan have won it by sheer force of character. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Milan.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Zaharian actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Neymar plays it short. He's on it. Can he get away? And a chance! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
McTominay demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So, a breakthrough already. Griezmann. Milan looking to pass their way through. Neymar. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Hernes. And it's Griezmann.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now.
Hernes! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Hernes with the short one. Oh, important interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Caceres. Zaharian is herring after that one. Chouameni. And here's Pato. It's Pato! Another save.
Alexander Pato really must be thinking what more he could have done.